Hi everybody. I don't know if you've seen the leaving the spectrum posts I've been putting up. I've managed to get into a group where the parents are using the GAPS diet on their children, which is quite a restricted diet, and they have to cut out carbohydrates, gluten, casein. They're doing this because they believe that they can heal their children. A lot of them are, well, I think all of them are anti-vax actually. It's all about you know, finding out that your child is autistic and, oh my God, what can I do to combat this? You know, we need to heal this, we need to fight this. You know, this poor child has been invaded. Now, I've been taking screenshots out of there for the reason that a lot of them are posting that their children are in pain, that they're having cramps. There's a reason for this, all right? It's because you're not feeding your children properly and they're suffering for it because you think that you can cure them of their neurological difference. Since I've started taking the screenshots out, the backlash from them has been something else, and I'm going to read some of these comments for you. Now, bear in mind, I am an autistic adult and I have autistic kids, and I have been campaigning against autistic abuse for 4 years now. I've worked with the BBC, The Guardian, The Independent, The Times, The Sun, The Mirror, worldwide, all right? And the fact that these people, these are mothers of autistic kids that are saying these things about an autistic adult. All right, and I'm going to name you. Desiree Shuda Ladu. It's a very odd name. My child, she's talking about me. Her child has parasites. Apparently her hick has parasites. I have an oil for that, haha. So my children have parasites and she has an oil that can sort that out. I, this is still her, have Munchausen by proxy. I enjoy people staring at my kids. I allow them to continue being sick, and I lie about being autistic. I do this for a power trip. Jennifer Redwine says, homeopathy, acupuncture, coffee enemas and H-spot might help me. Desiree says maybe she's lacking in oxygen, haha. So let's just go over that, all right? These are mothers of autistic children saying to an autistic adult that I need homeopathy, acupuncture, coffee enemas, and H-spot because I might be lacking in oxygen. So they're saying that I've got a lack of oxygen to my brain, and that's why I dislike what they're doing to their kids. Sarah Peebles says, I am sad, I need a hug, and I need bone broth. Now, bone broth is what they're giving their kids. It's where you literally boil bones. And because the kids don't want this crap, they will go up to 3 days without eating. That's fine. You know, starve the poor children until they eat your bone broth. And then they're going to be cured of autism. Lindsay Carey, who is a public speaker in America and has an autistic child who she believes she's recovered, says, or suggest bone broth, hugs, green juice and yoga for me. Desiree says supplements and maybe some OT and maybe some ABA while we're at it. So they want to give me compliance therapy because I won't be quiet like a good little autistic should. So they want to use ABA on me. Seth Lallan Sutton suggests finding a hacker for me. Brett McCluskey says he will find someone. Mira Ettinger says I'm a nut job. Kay Dawn Mayorga says I'm a troll and my kids are probably bullies because I'm one. Shayla Louise Tigra says me and Fiona, that's me and Fiona O'Leary, my colleague, are quacking loons. And Liz D says I'm a shill. I'm not finished yet. Desiree has been on my website. The reason I know this is because I run an organisation for autistic kids and adults. On that website we have pictures of sensory play which children use to regulate themselves. So do adults. A lot of adults use stim toys. We have a sensory tray full of things for the children to play with. They've been having a look at this. I know this because Desiree says, no stringing beads or tracing on shaving cream for my son when he's 10. Are you kidding me? So she's taking the piss out of my children that are in the group as well. So Desiree, you're a big girl. Well done. So proud of you for mocking an autistic adult and autistic kids. saying my kids have parasites, saying that I need ABA. You're a delight, aren't you? I bet your husband loves you. Also, I want my kids stuck in a world of their own. I don't want them happy, apparently, and I don't want to cure them. The reason I don't want to cure my children, Desiree, and all the other people who are in leaving the spectrum is because they are not ill. They are not diseased. They are not injured. They're not ill. They are autistic. Now, being autistic means that they see the world in a different way. We have a neurological difference. You are revolted by your children, which is why you are using them as guinea pigs. Now, I fully accept my children, and I'm very proud of them. Maybe you should try doing that instead of using all these different quack treatments on them. You know, all these different restricted diets. I want you to go to an actual doctor, not a Dan doctor or a MAPS doctor. Go to a qualified doctor and tell them what you're doing and see what they think of that. If you stay there, I'm just going to check a link. Link, where are you? And the dog's barking. Where is this link? I think what the kids are suffering from is called keratosis, which occurs when you have a restricted diet. When you have this diet, which is a ketogenic diet, it's very restricted. Kids shouldn't be on it. Yeah, ketosis. It's a metabolic state that can be caused by a low-carb or ketogenic diet. It causes cramps, pain, bad breath. They're thinking at the moment, oh, yeah, my children have those things. You are not purging autism. You're torturing your children, all right? It's sad. And what you have said about me is appalling. You've also involved my colleague, Fiona O'Leary. Let me tell you something, all right? It's me that's in your group. Me. And I am going to continue being in there. And I'm going to keep exposing you. Did you know that all your names are with a journalist right now? Did you know that? So, see you later. And by the way, we went to dance class today. We had McDonald's. Oh, not McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's. I bet your kids would kill for McDonald's, wouldn't they? Poor things. But yeah. So, we did lots of things today. We don't actually sit inside. Now, I don't know how slowly you move typing and screenshotting, but I can screenshot your whole post within 2-3 minutes. So you saying I spend all day screenshotting is very wrong. Don't know why it would take you so long. My colleague Eve Ryland can get a blog together within 5 minutes. She's amazing. And Fiona O'Leary, I believe, is releasing a video at the same time as me. Thank you for your support, Fiona. Thank you for your support, Eve Ryland. Autistic mums rise. Not autism mums. Alright, you don't parent autism. You're a mother of an autistic child. We are autistic mothers. There's a difference. Bye.